Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, has anyone ever wondered why Sirius Black was never given a fair trial? Why he was never given a trial in the first place? Why he was just thrown into Azkaban and left to rot despite being entitled to a trial? As far as my research goes on the ministry's rules and regulations, there is nothing to state that a person can be convicted without trial. It should be a basic wizarding right. Even Bellatrix and the Death Eaters got a trial for their awful crime against Frank and Alice Longbottom, which left the two Aurors in a mental limbo state. Even Dumbledore washed his hands with Black, not offering any assistance to him, convinced of his guilt. What happened there too? It's time to get to the bottom of this today. I want to know why he wasn't given a fair trial, and I want to know why Albus Dumbledore gave up on him. Let's continue the video and find out. For those of you who may want to check out my personal life, which does include Harry Potter stuff, that I do have an Instagram where I post lots of photos that you can view. It's also the best way to contact me if you have a question or even a video idea. I may not reply immediately, but I'll try my best to get back to you all. You can check it out from the link in the description below. Enjoy the video. Welcome back guys. So Sirius Black, as we know, is Harry Potter's godfather who served 12 years in Azkaban for a crime he didn't commit. It was a terrible experience for him, and how he retained his sanity is something that's beyond me. Now I say this in every video I make about Sirius, and I'll always say it. This man has the worst fortune out of any of the characters and really didn't deserve the fate he was given. The saddest thing about it all is that Sirius was the most loyal out of everyone to the Potters. He'd have died for them if necessary. Anyway, he was tossed into Azkaban without trial, as I said in the intro, illegally, but without any protest from the public or surrounding officials. Now the reason given was that the evidence pointing to Black's guilt was completely indisputable, irrefutable. It was so clear and so obvious that to have a trial would be a complete waste of time and money. So what's this irrefutable, overwhelming evidence, and how did Sirius's reaction to it seal his fate? Okay, let's take a look at the situation, because it really is important to understand Sirius's mindset in order to understand his actions. So we know the Potters were using the Fidelius charm in order to protect themselves from Voldemort locating them. Their secret keeper, the person who was only able to reveal their location, was Sirius Black. This is what was decided between the Potters, Sirius, Dumbledore and Wormtail. The secret keeper cannot be forced or tortured into revealing the information. They have to willingly reveal it. They have to want to reveal it. But Sirius thought it would be better to change the plan at the last minute and have Peter Pettigrew be the secret keeper in order to really throw Voldemort off. Still makes no sense, as Sirius still didn't have to reveal anything, but he thought Wormtail was the best choice. He also suggested refraining from informing Dumbledore and Remus Lupin about the change in order to tighten up on things. Sirius was rather paranoid of who he could trust, and he did have his doubts about his own good friend Remus. He never believed that Peter would betray them, and felt as if the plan could not fail and his friends would be safe. Unfortunately, as we all know, that was not the case, as Pettigrew openly, willingly revealed the information to Voldemort, and for me, that is the saddest part. He willingly told the Dark Lord. Pettigrew actually wanted to reveal the Potters' location. He wanted to betray them. The Potters were killed and Sirius completely falls apart, and this is where it goes downhill for him, as he suffers a mental and emotional breakdown in a very short space of time. His best friends have just been murdered, and it was because of his suggestion to change the secret keeper that led to that happening. This crushed him beyond repair. He's inconsolable with grief, but furious with anger. He wants revenge. He struggles to comprehend what has just happened. He's hunting down a man he once called his best friend just days ago. He also feels even more guilt over his actions towards Remus Lupin, of whom he lost trust in due to his own paranoia at the sensitivity of the situation involving James and Lily. In reality, Lupin had been loyal all along. He didn't even want Dumbledore knowing about the switch, so it's safe to say that Sirius is not in his right mind at all when he's tracking down Peter. He finally locates him and pursues him into a public area. Wormtail screams at the top of his lungs that Sirius betrayed the Potters and cowers in fear of him before cunningly maneuvering his wand to conjure a blasting curse, killing 12 innocent people before cutting off his own finger, screaming repetitively before morphing into his animagus form and fleeing the scene, convincing people that he had been killed or blown up by Sirius. Pettigrew remained in hiding for over a decade. The authorities arrive at the scene. Sirius is left there, and he knows immediately that the situation is very bad. He can't process what's actually happening. His friends are dead, his other friend betrayed everyone, now he's framed for murder and the betrayal of James and Lily. All of this causes a complete mental breakdown. He erupts in laughter, bursts out in laughter, as that's his coping mechanism, which in turn makes his guilt appear a certainty. He was taken and thrown into Azkaban without trial and basically left there for the remainder of his life. There were so many trials for Death Eaters. The Ministry even let some Death Eaters go free with their crimes pardoned just in exchange for some information, yet this man didn't even get a trial. It's just crazy to think of such a breach of rights. The thing is, it wasn't crazy to the Ministry, it was exactly what they needed and exactly what the public needed. There was an outcry for justice and order to be restored, and I fully believe that Sirius Black was nothing but a pawn in the bigger picture. He was made a scapegoat, the poster boy for order being restored. The Ministry wanted to frighten the remaining criminals by using Black as an example, when in reality, the Death Eaters were laughing at the error that had been made. Black was all alone. He had nobody. Everyone who had known the truth was dead or believed to be dead. Sirius never even protested his innocence. He was a broken man. Not even Dumbledore wanted anything to do with a possible exoneration, and why would he? As far as he was concerned, Sirius was the secret keeper. He was the only one who could have revealed the secret. He had to willingly reveal the secret, which means in Dumbledore's eyes, he willingly betrayed the Potters and the Order of the Phoenix. Remus Lupin, who remained loyal from the beginning, even believed that his old friend was guilty. Sirius Black in my eyes was written by JK to experience nothing but hardship. It really saddens me to think that he had such little moments of happiness. Anyway guys, that is my video on why Sirius Black didn't get a fair trial. If you want to add anything extra, then do so in the comments section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Everyone, notifications of uploads are more important than ever. So please, if you haven't already, turn those notifications on to make sure you're notified the moment my video goes live. Making videos is what I love to do. It's my dream and my passion. However, it does cost time and money to produce this content. So if you have $1 to spare to support me on Patreon in exchange for some exclusive unseen content, then you can click the Patreon link below or at the end of this video. Please only support me if you can afford it. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at InstaDNJ and on Twitter at PotterFolklore. Check out my other videos appearing on screen, and please make sure, most importantly, to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again everyone, and please have a great day.